Black girls, this is dedicated to you. For every black girl, it's time to take back our queendom. It's time to heal and walk in our freedom. It's time to be the queens that we were born to be. It's time to be free. Dear black girl, I love me. I vow to keep looking to the hills, and when God speaks, I will not only hear it, but obey. I promise myself I will be okay, because God's promised that this is the day that the Lord has made. I vow to keep looking to the hills, and when God speaks, I will not only hear it, but obey. I promise myself I will be okay, because this is the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. I vow to stay on a steady flow of positive vibes and create a whole new, wholesome, spiritual tribe of people who will love me for who I am. I vow to use poetry as my therapy because it is healing. I vow to not react on feelings. I always vow to be calm and peaceful. I vow to bring joy to those I am around. I vow to make decisions and stick with them. I vow to be my own best friend. Sign a new creation in Christ. Before you begin this self-love journey, I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions about why you are not loving yourself. So that is part of a vow that I wrote in my Dear Black Girl, I Love Me workbook. And it's time for us to take back our queendom. Like, you take pictures. Pictures mean nothing. It's time to really get back into your queendom, knowing who you are, knowing who you stand for. Who are you? Who is that person that God has created? So I say to you on today, take back your queendom. Walk in your purpose. Know that you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Stop worrying about what you look like and how people think you look with your hair being out and being free. Stop thinking that you have to put a wig on to be beautiful and to wear a weave. You must be beautiful. But when you have your hair on, you apologize and say that, sorry, I look a mess. What foolishness is that? And I wasn't even trying to recite a poem. Stop apologizing for who you are and heal. Yes, you were in a messed up, toxic relationship. I wanted to say effed up relationship, and you knew you should have walked away from that man. You knew he was cheating on you. You didn't have to go and ask nobody. You ain't even have to ask God, because God already told you. God gave you discernment. People call it the gut instinct. You already knew that you were not supposed to be with that man, and you went with him anyway, and everything felt like it was straight from hell. But now it's time to heal. It's time to get your mind right. It's time to get your finances right. It's time to get your spirit right. But before we even get our finances right, you got to get your heart and soul right. When you wake up in the morning, ask God for forgiveness and say thank you for another day, another chance, another opportunity. It's time to heal. You've been pregnant with possibilities for so long. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop saying tomorrow. Stop saying next year, because last year you said this year and you see how this year turned out. Stop waiting. Live the life that you're ready to live. A lot of you daydream and don't even know you're daydreaming. You just stare off into space, and the kid, when you come to, your child is calling your name over and over and over, and they're tugging at you. And your husband's in the background yelling, or your boyfriend is in the background yelling because you haven't cooked dinner for him yet, and you just got in from work and he's been home all day playing PS5 that you bought for him. It's time to heal. When are you going to heal? When are you going to walk into your queendom? Using poetic affirmations will help you heal. It will keep you at peace. It will keep you from having a nervous breakdown. Stop allowing people on social media to tell you that you have a mental illness because you're stressed out, because things are not going right, because you don't know which way to turn. It doesn't mean you have a mental illness. That just means you need a break. You need a break. You forgot who you were. Everybody's pulling you. You're helping the kids with school. You're helping your boyfriend, your no good man that's cheating on you. And you know you need to walk away, but he ain't got nowhere to go. Yes, he ain't got. So what? Put him out. Let him go be with the person he was cheating with. See how long that lasts. When are you going to realize that you are special? Wake up in the morning. Look yourself in the mirror. And say, dear black girl, I love me. Don't be that person that you marry somebody and people celebrate when you say, oh, we've been married 40, 50 years, but they don't know the hell you've been through in that 40, 50 year relationship. Don't be that queen. Don't be that queen where you take the next man coming because you tired of waiting on God. Not knowing the baggage he's going to bring. Because you do know men think they don't have issues, right? Walk in your purpose. Sis, it's time to heal. Heal your broken heart. Heal your hurting spirit. Heal your soul that you gave away. Cut that tie that you had with somebody. That soul tie. It's time to get back into your queendom. Know that you are beautiful. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. You don't have to go get breast enhancements unless it's for some women get it because maybe they had children and because they were breastfeeding and now their breasts are really sagging. They're saggy and deflated. But just to do it because you want attention from a man, sis, it's time to heal. It's time to look in the mirror, sit directly in the mirror and say, dear black girl, I love me. Truly fall in love with yourself. When you fall in love with yourself, then everyone else will fall into place. They're going to fall. They're going to love you. They're going to love you for you. It doesn't matter what they say, but they're going to love you. They may not tell you, but you're going to know it. Forget friends that don't get you anymore. They don't call no more. They left. Because they said you had a big mouth, they left. But for whatever reason, let them go. It's time to heal. It's time to stop crying late at night. And nobody's there to wipe your tears. And you laying in the bed next to somebody. You sleeping with the enemy. Because he don't care. He hear you weeping. And he doesn't roll over to console you. And I apologize because as I was speaking of being healing and walking away from demons, that was one. And somehow they knew because they ain't called me in 2 days. So why would they call me now? Sis, it's time to heal. Walk in your freedom. Walk in your purpose. Walk in your gift. Heal your broken heart. Let me help you. Let me help you heal. I do one-on-one sessions. Y'all know I do spoken word and poetry. I've been doing this a long time. The world certified me, but this is my gift. I know my gift. Some people don't know their gifts. I never had to ask anybody what was my purpose because I knew at 5. I knew at 5 years old what my purpose was. Let me help you get through this, sis. I hold your hand and we gonna speak this thing together. One-on-one, like, let me help you. Let me help you heal. I know you tired of crying. I don't care about views. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't want someone to go through what I went through. Like, I know what I'm talking about because I know what I feel. I know the emotions I went through. I know I'm beautiful. Look at me. I want you to look at you. It's time to heal again. Listen, if you want me to help you, I hold your hand, I cry with you. But after all that, we gonna heal. We gonna say some black girl affirmations. And it's deeper than views. I'm telling you, like, y'all already know this is not what it's about, because I've been doing this a long time, and the devil has been holding back everything from me. As far as I should have right now close to 100,000 followers and subscribers on here. But because I want to help people, listen, I'm a black woman. There's still a black girl inside of me that needs to be hugged by my mama. But she ain't here no more. There's some things I need to be told by my daddy. But he ain't here no more. I need to be hugged right now by family members, but they ain't here no more. Sis, let me hold your hand virtually. Let me love on you. In this video, I should have did a disclaimer in the beginning. If you're not about positivity, if you're not about uplifting and encouraging my sisters and I, get the hell off my channel. Sis, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you get through this pain. I can help you start all over again. Sis, let me help you. Comment. Leave me your email address. And we're going to work this thing out together. Alright? It's time to heal. There's only, God willing, another month left. A month and some days left of 2020. But let's focus today. Let's focus on right now. Let's focus on getting our joy back. Let me help you. Let me help you. I ain't had nobody tell me that when I was going through things. I never had anybody say that to me. Not family. Not a friend. I had friends that say, oh, come on, dude coming over. Go get condoms. Like I had that. That same person was never there for me. After that, when my mama died, when my daddy died, when I went through a bad breakup with somebody I knew I shouldn't have been with. And they still out there doing the same old thing. Sis, it's time to heal. Let me help you. Subscribe to my channel. Comment, like, share. We're going to get through this thing together. Alright? God bless you. I love you all. Snap, snap, open mic style. Peace.